Welcome to Beast Whisperer, the place where we share real and emotional stories from the animal kingdom. Here we bring you closer to the struggles, hopes, and silent voices of wild creatures. Today we are going to tell you the story of a lion whose journey from suffering to strength was made possible by the care and bravery of forest rangers. This is not just the story of an animal. It is about pain, kindness, and the chance to rise again. The savannah is wide and endless, a sea of tall golden grass that waves gently under the wind. Acacia trees stand like silent guards, and the air is filled with the sounds of life. Zebras calling in the distance, elephants walking heavily across the land, birds painting the morning with their songs. In this wild world lives a lion, strong and proud. His mane glows like fire under the sun, and his steps leave deep prints on the earth. He is the protector of his pride, the father of playful cubs and the partner of lionesses who hunt to keep their family alive. Every day is a struggle in the wild. The lion must guard his pride from intruders, chase away hungry hyenas, and fight rival males who try to take his place. His roar spreads far across the plains, warning every creature that this land belongs to him. For years he has been the king, feared and respected by all who hear his voice. But danger does not always come with claws and teeth. Sometimes it comes quietly with human footsteps. Poachers enter the forest with greed in their eyes. To them the lion is not a living being with a family. To them his skin, his mane, and even his bones are treasures to be sold. They move under the cover of darkness, hiding their guns until the right moment. One night when the moon hides behind heavy clouds, the lion senses something unusual. His ears twitch at the sound of dry grass being pressed under careful steps. His golden eyes narrow, scanning the shadows. He growls low, warning whatever is near to stay away. But the danger is not afraid. A sudden flash, followed by a deafening sound, breaks the silence. Pain strikes through his side as the bullet pierces his flesh. His roar shakes the night, but his legs betray him. He stumbles, the tall grass swallowing his heavy body. The poachers move closer, but the sight of his powerful frame still stirs fear in them. Even wounded, he could kill with a single strike. They hesitate, and then, far away, the sound of a patrol jeep rumbles in the distance. Fearing capture, the poachers flee into the darkness, leaving the lion bleeding and broken. The night passes slowly. The lion breathes heavily, each breath filled with pain. His pride approaches him confused and restless. The cubs nuzzle him, not understanding why their father does not rise. The lionesses stay close, but they know they cannot heal such a wound. Days pass and the once mighty king grows thin. His strength fades as hunger gnaws at him. Meanwhile, the rangers who guard this land notice strange signs. They find footprints of men where there should be none. They find drops of blood, trails of struggle, and broken branches. Following these signs, they discover the lion under the shade of a tree, his body weak, his eyes dim but still glowing with suspicion. The rangers know what must be done. Slowly they approach, speaking in calm voices. The lion growls weakly, trying to defend himself, but he has no strength left to fight. A veterinarian steps forward with a tranquilizer dart. The shot is quick, and within moments the lion drifts into deep sleep. Only then do the rangers rush to him. They examine his wound, clean it, and carefully remove the bullet that could have ended his life. Blood stains their hands, but they work with steady focus. The lion, once abandoned to die, now has saviors. They carry him on a stretcher, the weight testing their strength. Step by step, they take him to their vehicle, then to a rescue center hidden deep within the forest. Here, injured animals are given care until they are ready to return to the wild. The first days are hard. The lion lies still, barely moving. His wound aches and his spirit seems broken. Yet the rangers never leave his side. They bring fresh meat, water, and medicine. One ranger, younger than the rest, grows attached to the lion. He spends hours near the enclosure, speaking softly even though he knows the lion cannot understand his words. He says things like, You are strong. You will rise again. You are the king." Strangely, the lion seems to calm when he hears his voice. Weeks pass. The lion begins to heal. His wound closes, his legs regain strength, and his mane grows thick again. At first he only stands for a few seconds before falling back. But slowly his steps grow longer, steadier. The rangers cheer quietly when they see him walk across the enclosure without stumbling. But healing is not only of the body. His spirit has been scarred too. At night, he sometimes growls at shadows as if reliving the attack. At other times he refuses food, lying still with eyes that look far away. The rangers know he is fighting not only pain but also fear. One evening, when the sun dips low, something changes. The lion rises on his own, walks to the edge of the enclosure and lets out a roar. It is not as strong as before, but it carries determination. The rangers smile, for they know the king inside him is waking again. Months later, the rangers decide to test his readiness. They move him to a larger enclosure with live prey. The first time he chases, he fails. His legs are slow, his lungs weak. He collapses, breathing heavily. The rangers worry, but they do not give up. Again and again the lion tries, and then one morning he succeeds. With a powerful leap he takes down his prey, his roar echoing after the hunt. The fire of survival has returned. But nature has another test for him. One afternoon, he faces a pack of hyenas who enter the enclosure. They sense weakness and circle him, laughing in their strange, mocking calls. The lion stands tall, though his body still remembers pain. The rangers watch anxiously, ready to intervene. For a moment it seems he will lose, but then his eyes blaze with old power. He lets out a roar so thunderous that even the rangers feel it in their bones. The hyenas scatter in fear. The lion stands proud, his chest rising high, his mane shaking in the wind. Finally, the day of release comes. The rangers open the gate that leads into the deep wild. The lion stands still, as if remembering everything, the bullet, the pain, the kindness, the voices that saved him. He looks back once, his eyes locking with the rangers. Then slowly he steps forward. His stride is heavy at first, then smooth, then commanding. He disappears into the tall grass, the forest reclaiming its king. The lion roams far, his nose guiding him to familiar scents. At last he finds his pride. The cubs rush toward him. The lionesses greet him with soft growls. Though he carries scars, they recognize him. Their protector, their king, has returned. The savannah, which once echoed with his silence, now shakes again with his mighty roar. From a distance, the rangers watch, hearts full of pride. They know poachers still exist, but they also know they have saved a life, restored balance, and given the wild its king again. This story is a reminder that cruelty can break even the strongest, but kindness can rebuild what was lost. The lion who lay broken is now the ruler once more, because Saviours chose to protect instead of destroy. Thank you for joining us on Beast Whisperer. If you enjoyed this story and wish to hear more about the untold journeys of wild creatures, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Your support helps us keep these voices alive. Until next time, stay close to nature and never forget the strength of kindness.